Oh, hey, welcome to the best game room around. Just be patient. Let me get all these games turned on, and then we can all have some fun.
Well, when we talk about cool man caves and cool basements, I know there's a lot of them, but this one has to rank right up there. I'm with Eric Hushley. He lives in Waterloo.
Nice to meet you, Mark.
Hey, thanks for having us in here. This is your man cave.
It is.
This is your pride and joy. Your basement has been transformed into an arcade. We just hit the button, and we are firing up the machines, basically.
Essentially, yeah. They're all hooked up to an automation sequence, and they all come on one at a time, play some music in the background. It just makes it really fun, and it makes it easy for anybody that comes over to be able to start it up.
So how long have you been doing this? How long have these games been in your basement for?
We actually put the carpet in about a week after we moved in about 6 years ago. So
and the carpet adds to it too. Like
it does.
Everything here feels like I'm in an arcade.
Yeah, it's all about being authentic, and that's kind of what I wanted to build. I wanted to do a game room, but I wanted it to be exactly like what I remembered when I was a kid. So that's kind of what we did.
And that's so, I mean, when I ask why you did this, is it trying to like relive those memories as a kid?
Or what is it? It's the nostalgic value. It's also being able to show people that, younger people that didn't get to grow up with arcades, people like my daughter and her friends. I mean, she's only 7, so she's never seen any of these. So I enjoy playing them. So it's nice to be able to collect them and have them all in a place where people can come and enjoy it.
So you have about, what, 6 pinball machines here? Mm-hmm. And then not only that, you have a lot more pinball machines that you just don't have room for in your basement,
Yeah,
correct?
so some are at people's friends' houses that I'm storing them at. Some are on location in bars and restaurants, just so that the public can get to play them. Because again, the newer arcades don't have pinball machines or anything like that at them anymore.
How many total do you have, you think?
I've got about 15 to 20 right now.
Wow. And not only that, you have other games in here too. Like this is, again, I feel like I'm in an arcade because we have here, this is one of my favorites as a kid. This is Cruisin' USA. Mm-hmm. And the awesome thing about this Cruisin' USA is you have this one in this corner of the room.
Yep.
And there's another in the other corner of the room.
Yep.
And they're both synced together?
Exactly. So it's great if people come over, they want to race each other. It's a lot of fun. There's some competitive nature in it. And it's good, clean fun, and people really enjoy it.
Okay, well, we need some tokens to play these games.
Help
so
yourself.
The beautiful thing is here, I don't even have to put $1 in for this. Hit the button. We're ready to go. And we have the coin pusher here.
Yep.
This is a popular game.
It is, and the nice thing about it is you don't lose your own money because it's all tokens.
Right, and then here, so again, more than just pinball, we have this one here. This is the Flamin' Finger.
Yep, it's a touchscreen maze game that's a lot of fun. And also we've got a claw machine because who doesn't like winning prizes?
I put my token in.
Let's see if you can do it.
All right, I think he's rigged this to have me win.
I think you're gonna get it. Yep, there you go.
We got it. So on Friday nights, Saturday nights, is this kind of the place to be or what?
Yeah, we try to have it with some of my guys that are into pinball, but also just friends and family that want to come over and enjoy it as well.
Okay, but there's also a competitive side.
There
I think
is.
we're going to get to that coming up here on In Your Backyard with pinball machines.
Excellent.
Well, we are back in the man cave with Eric Hushley, and earlier we've kind of been introduced to all the pinball machines here. We talked about how, Friday and Saturday nights, maybe some friends come over, the family comes over, but during the week as well, and during some weekends, I'm sure, you guys have an actual pinball league.
Yeah, so there's one here in town called the Tri-City Pinball League. We started it about 6 years ago with about four of us friends that got together. We all had sort of a few games in our basement, decided we wanted to have a fun time where everybody got to come over. And as time has progressed, we're up to about 60 people.
Wow.
And yeah, surprisingly, there's people all over the place that have game rooms in their basements. Some way bigger than this, some smaller than this. It's quite a surprise. I've been to some in the Toronto area that have over 150 pinball machines in their basements.
Wow, so you just never know
who you're living beside.
Who you're living beside,
Yeah,
and what they
of
have
course.
in their basement.
Of
Hopefully
course.
it's something like this.
Absolutely.
So you guys have about 60 in your league, but there's leagues
Everywhere. Yep.
all
There's
over the place.
There's some in Guelph, Toronto, all over Canada, all over the U.S., and all over the world.
This is something I didn't know. And then basically there's also like world rankings as well then?
Mm-hmm. Yep,
Okay.
so you get points for every league night that you play in, and that helps with your world pinball ranking. And yeah, there's big tournaments in the U.S. and there's some in the U.K. every year for some of the top players from around the world.
Okay, so you're gonna kind of teach Walt. Is there anything to teach about pinball?
The biggest thing is don't let the ball go down the center.
Okay,
that's all you gotta know.
That's okay. So I'm gonna play Pirates of the Caribbean. You're
right.
playing what? The Getaway?
Yep, and aim for the flashing lights.
All right, here we go. This is not a bad assignment today, I must say. Playing pinball. I don't know where it went. I'm just racking. So what's a good score, Eric, in pinball?
Again, it's all different based on the game. Some games have ridiculously high scoring, so you can get in the billions.
The billions.
Some of them are in the millions. They're all over the place.
Okay, what's your favorite pinball game?
My favorite game right now is Pirates of the Caribbean.
So this one that I'm on.
The one that you're playing, yep. And the reason I really like it is because I like the all the Pirates of the Caribbean movies, and I'm also a big Disney fan, so it kind of puts both together.
Okay, last question. Do people ever think you're crazy?
All the time.
And what's your response to those people that say, Eric, you know, you have a full pinball arcade set up in your basement. Why?
They think I'm crazy, and then they come downstairs and they have so much fun, they ask me if they can stay forever.
Okay, well, I might stay forever because this game's going pretty well, but coming up, we're going to see more of his game room. It's more than just pinball machines. There's lots more coming up here on In Your Backyard. Well, this has always been one of my favorite arcade games as a kid. This is Cruisin' USA, and this is all in Eric Hushley's basement, which is like my favorite basement ever. There's all kinds of pinball machines. We have this kind of game. We're having so much fun. Earlier, we played some pinball. Now we're racing. And the cool thing with this is this game is actually synced up with another game in this room. So again, I'm going to hop out here and cut this race short because we only have so much time. Back with Eric. Again, Eric, thanks for having us here.
You're welcome. Thank you for coming.
And again, this is really more than just a pinball arcade. We have the Cruisin' USA games we saw earlier. I feel like I'm at the arcade. We have the candy vendors. We have, over here to the left, we literally have an ATM machine, Eric. Like, It's crazy. ATM machine, beside it, a jukebox. Because, of course, when you're in a game room,
everybody loves coming down here and being able to pick all the tunes that they really like, and it's amazing, actually, to hear all the different songs that people pick that I haven't heard in years.
I love it. When we go into the bathroom, check out the floor here. Those are all game tokens. And, of course, the bathroom wouldn't be complete without, yes, it's a urinal. Oh, and if you look over to the mirror, that is a television. Why do you need a television in your game room here?
Because why not? Absolutely. If you know, it all kind of comes full circle. It's all for fun.
Yeah, it's all for fun. Again, you have 6 pinball machines here. You have another at least 10 or 15 elsewhere.
Yep.
And this is all just for your love of
gaming and love of just, you know, the classics and just being able to have a fun place, a fun, safe place for all my friends and family and my daughter and her friends to come and hang out.
What's your best time on Cruisin' USA? Because I like this game. I'm thinking once we kind of finish this up,
We can have some races. I'll show you how it's done.
Eric, thanks so much.
Always a pleasure.
Now, we started this thing out by hitting a green button, and that got everything fired up. So what happens if I hit that green button again?
Go try it out.
All right, thanks again.
You're quite welcome.
Here we go. We're shutting her down here in the man cave. Wait for it.
Thanks for visiting. Hope you had a great time. Don't worry about sticking around. I got it. I'll stay, clean up, and turn all these games off. Good night.